Southern Cruisers Riding Club, and I see you're showing an interest in there. So let's start with how to become a member. First thing we're going to do is type in scrcnational.com. This will take you to the Southern Cruisers homepage. This is where all the information you need to become a member, start a chapter, find out what the club is all about is right here. So first thing we're going to do, let's take a look at the club history. We have here Rick the Rickster Perry, who started this club in 1998, and it has grown tremendously since then. Rick passed away in 2018. He is surely missed by the entire club. I will let you go ahead and you can click on there and read about our great history and how we all started. But let's move on. As you know, every club has rules. Let's go back to the homepage first here. So we have club rules. We have our code of conduct, our constitution, our SCRC logo rules. Basically, it is a copyrighted property of the Southern Cruisers Riding Club. So you just cannot use our name and our patch to do whatever you want to do. You must seek permission if you want to build a patch, t-shirts, or whatever you need to do. You have to go through there. Our riding guidelines, our hand signals. All these are important as part of any organization that you become a member of. Over here, if we go to activities, we have our upcoming events. Look at that. We already have a Florida State Rally in April. Chilly Willy, which is a great event to go to there in Texas, and the Mississippi Reunion. This is where everybody in Mississippi and others outside the Mississippi are more welcome to join a reunion. Oklahoma State Rally, Tennessee Ridge Runner, which is just as like the Conroe Chilly Willy. We all get together, fundraising, have fun, and enjoy the rides at Tennessee. And then our Southeast Regional Rally in July. Now there'll be more as the year goes on. They'll be posted here, and you can look for whatever activity you want in that area. Eagle Rescue. Eagle Rescue is basically where you volunteer to help anybody that's in our organization that might be in your area that broke down, help come get his bike, help him out with things, whatever you need to do. Delphia Group, that's pretty much faded away, to be honest with you. And then we also have our Facebook groups, which is the Southern Cruisers Riding Club. And then our events, our trading post, which you could post stuff to other ones, and Cruisers Helping Cruisers. Now comes the meat and the potatoes of everything. How to become a member. Wow, look at that. United States, Canada, International. International is going to cover like Australia, Denmark, England, Finland, Korea, Sweden, you name it. It's all right there. But whatever I'm going to show you now will be the same for any one of those. So let's just choose Tennessee, since that is the birthplace of the Southern Cruisers Riding Club. And when you open up the page, I want you to notice all the markers right here. Every one of them are chapters. Now there is another chapter just above Nashville in Clarksville, Tennessee, which also is part of Kentucky. It's a joint chapter, which is good. It's not listed as there, but you'll find it when you go to Kentucky side. We'll show you. So down here it's going to tell you about the chapters, but first you have our state officers, assistance officers, and the mid-state regional officers. Okay, officer. And then down here you're going to have the names of the chapters. These are the chapters' names, and of course can't have a chapter name without locations, who our first officers are, and who the second officers are when they're listed there. So that is the main page that shows you wherever you are in the world, and we'll go back up here to chapters. Let's click it again, and we'll choose Germany. And once again, zoom in on the map, and it'll show you the locations of Germany and where these chapters are located at. Okay, so once you figure out where you are living and you want to become a member, we just jump over here to become a member. Down here it's going to tell you about RCs versus MCs. We are a riding club. Let me tell you again, a riding club. We're not a motorcycle club. Yes, we ride motorcycles, but we're not an MC. MC rules and RC rules differ by far. Different. That's all I can tell you. So understand that principle. Now you want to be a member. You click on the members application. Here, once again, you're going to get the rules. It's always going to be posted. No fees, no dues. You don't have to show up at all the club meetings, are mandatory. And there's no task that you have to perform other than just show up and have fun. And we're going to cover a little bit more about that in a second. So once you read all this good stuff here, you come down here and you want to join. Now you know you want to join a chapter, so you just got to put your full name in there, your address, all the good and pertinent stuff right here. And then down here is where you can select the different states and the different locations, okay? I'm just going to click on one right here. Let's go back up to Kentucky, because that's the one I know. I know a lot of them, believe it or not, but this is just one of them. So anyway, you come up here to Kentucky, and you try to find something that's in your region, like 284. I want you to notice it. Kentucky, Tennessee, Hopkinsville, and Clarksville, and Bowling Green area. And if you click on that, it'll show you on the map where it is over here and the whole area that it covers. And of course, you can zoom in and out. Once you did that, and you'd like to maybe be a member of the chapter, but you live in a different state, you have that option too. And here it says if you don't see a chapter, you can always start one. We're going to cover that in a minute. Down here, I want you to get to your bike. Oh yeah, it's not a Harley only club. Get that straight. You can have a Suzuki, Yamaha, Kawasaki, Honda. It doesn't matter what your bike is, just as long as you ride and have fun. Could be 3 wheels, okay? Nickname, i.e., like I do my name. I'm not going to put it in there. If you have a Delphia name, once again, that's not currently used a lot of. And then your association with the MMA, if you're all that, and some emergency contact, and stuff that we need to know about you and how'd you hear about us and all that. Click in here, you consent, right? And you have not been convicted of any of this stuff. You agree, and you submit it. But once again, you might not find a chapter in your area. Once again, come over here, and you can open up your own chapter. And we're just going to use Brick Keys right here. So I'm going to type in the chapter name, the Big Brick, and then I'm going to get to that location, Brick Keys, Mississippi. Why do I want to start a chapter? Hey, there's 4 or 5 of us. We always get together and ride. We would like to be part of this great organization. Okay, there you go. And you can find out more by contacting Bill, our national president, up here as well. If you're a member, sign in and complete the same stuff as you just did earlier, like that. So now that you have all that one, you have a members login page. Of course, I'm not going to log on it, but that gives you more information and stuff to do. So let's go back to home. A lot to see. Everything that I just covered up here pretty much is also down here. Our national rallies, our official events, Eagle Rescue, the official store. This is where you can purchase your patch. And let's talk about the patch briefly. You can wear it with pride, but don't wear it thinking you're going to be part of a motorcycle club and you're going to walk into a bar and try to give us a bad name. This is a family club. We respect everybody. We like to keep everybody safe. Our club patch is a patch. It's not colors, and by no means. So we don't wear rockers to affiliate with a certain state or area. But keep that in mind. So you can buy patches, you can buy decals. And once again, here's the different patches. You can get a full-size back patch, little dinky patches for the front if you want to, what have you not. You have the memorial patch for Rickster, if you want to ride that when they're vest pins, t-shirts, headgear, SCR accessories, keychains, just like normal stuff, reflective vests, hoodies, zip hoodies, etc. Now that's all our part of the store, and that is run by Mrs. Perry, and she runs that store well. So now that you have the official store and you got your song, we have our song. I'm going to play just briefly of it, just a little bit. This is our official song. Okay, we do have one. I'm not going to play it all. Yeah, come on, get back. Come on, get back. Don't want to escape. Oh, there it is. Closed. Sorry. Bear with me, ladies and gentlemen. We have a memorial page. This is where we have lost our brothers and sisters throughout the years, and they're in there by state, and they're in there by their names. You can find them and pay your respects. But this is where we honor those who have joined us and departed us for better locations. And then we have our YouTube channel, recently just opened up. YouTube is going to give you a broad aspect. We're going to go ahead and hit playlists. That what makes it easier. We have chapter gatherings. Okay, open it up, and you'll see. Go ahead and pass this a little bit. Thanksgiving lunch that somebody went to. Okay, that's very nice. Come on. Sometimes this computer doesn't want to play fair with me. Sorry. And then we have our chapter rides. Same thing. It has a different list of rides that we do as a group, and so on and so forth. You can see it. Get together, ride with people. Hey, it did, it worked. And then go back to playlist. And then, of course, our rallies. And this happens to be the ride in Denton, Texas for our Texas reunion. So anyway, that is the main page there. And of course, what you get on the main page versus the playlist is you get our national song. Let me close this out over here. Okay, and that is the YouTube channel. So we'll close YouTube out for right now. And then the vendors, I'm not sure how we got there for vendors. Dave Screening, Dowie's Towing, and of course the St. Jude's Ride Hospital. We are a riding club, ladies and gentlemen. I will not sit here and tell you anything else. We do support St. Jude's. We also support other things. It's not the main purpose of the Southern Cruisers Riding Club. We have raised $3 million or more for St. Jude's. That is something that our members, not corporations, not stores or anybody else, but our members pour their heart and soul into to donate for these kids. But that is separate from what we are. We are a riding club. And we do look forward to you hitting this next block, finding the chapter, and becoming a member as well. And everybody of any walk of life is welcome. Any bike is welcome. So please, thank you for joining us. We do look forward to riding with you and meeting you in the future. So until then, ride safe and be happy.
Well, you better calm down.